Now, wait a minute. Is this the closest we're going to get to a confession coming from Banky W? And first of all, is Tonto Dike some type of soothsayer? And also, trust that the internet has dug out someone called Ninyola, and everybody's saying she is the person that Gist Lover is talking about. So if you want to get all the download of what is happening, you need to catch up with the two previous video I did and then come watch this one, because if you're watching this one you won't understand everything. Okay, all right. So Banky W did a video that they have shared online right now, and on that video you could see Banky W teaching or preaching, and he kept insisting on how he has lived a reckless life and how you will live certain type of lifestyle, you decide to leave but they keep pulling you back, you want to go back and go back, and people are asking, are you confessing, are you telling us that yes, you kept going back to this Niniola lady, this your bestie, and all of that became a side chick? Okay. And now Sunday service, like the last video I did about him, I said the only thing he said under this whole thing, as this whole fire is going on, is the fact that Banky W said do not miss Sunday service, and Sunday service was hot. Okay, I'm going to tell you what he was preaching about: pornography and all of that, talking about reckless lifestyle, that he will always use himself as an example. So everybody's asking the question, Banky, are you confessing? Are you making a confession here? His wife, Adesua Etomi, was also seen in church. Both of them were sitting in front. He did his message and all of that. Something else that the online diggers actually found out is the fact that Banky W has actually locked his comment sections. Okay, so no comment is coming in, and people are saying, wait, are you afraid of the type of comments or the type of questions that Nigerians, your fans and the fans of your wife, is ready to ask you? And also, trust these people to be cross-checking from left, right to everywhere center. They also check the Ninyola post, page, and Ninyola's page, is her comment section is also locked. So this lady is not ready to answer any question or whatnot. Are you the one? Are you not the one? Trust diggers once more. They went in digging and snooping, and they found this post, and this from coming from Tonto WCDK. You know that that's Tonto DK's official handle. Okay, and they're saying this was on her Facebook, and the date underneath this post, before I read this post to you, the date on this post says 31st of May 2016. So people are calling Tonto Dike a prophet, a prophetess of our time and whatnot. So let's read this. Okay, this post, it says, it looks like Banky W has found a wife. See what happened between Banky W and Ninyola. I think they will end up getting married. Congrats in advance. LOL. So now, not all of this she wrote, was she mocking Banky? I'd never heard that she ever had an issue with Banky W, or did she have issues with the Ninyola? I hope I'm not murdering her name. Niyola, Ninyola, something like that. So was Tonto Dike having issues with this lady or what? And why did Tonto Dike make this post since 2016? And it's 2023 that this whole saga is breaking out. That's why Gist Lover in his post actually mentioned that Banky W is actually good at keeping things on the low. Okay, so nobody ever suspected anything. And for the fact that they said this particular lady was his bestie after he had broken up with the lady that he was really in love with, that the lady left him and got married, and then this bestie was like, a shoulder to cry on, support system, and from shoulder to cry on, support system, best friend became a lover. But then at the same time that he was getting down with this his best friend, he was still telling his friends that this is not the type of woman that I want to settle down with. This is not the type of woman that I want to make my wife. I believe he would have seen the kind of, and known she is his best friend, right? She is his friend. So he would have known the kind of woman that this Niniola was. So he was not ready to wife this Niniola, but maybe she was good in bed. She was giving it to him left, right, center, upside down, whatever you're looking for, okay? Cowgirl, cowboy, reverse cowgirl, everything you're looking for. Maybe she was giving it to him hot, hot. But because Banky W had bigger dreams, not only being a singer, he wanted to move on to become a politician. Now he's even a preacher and all of that. He didn't want someone that had so many baggages, since he knows that even him, he has baggages. Or even if the person will have baggage, let it be someone that is far away. And Adesua, it seemed like Adesua schooled and stayed in the UK for a while. So if Adesua has any dirty linen or anything, it will be over there in abroad, not back home. So if you're digging, you have to go dig from where she grew up and all those type of stuff. And nobody's ready to go and start digging stuff from the UK and all of that. So I guess that was a smart move on Banky W's side. Hence, he went for the cool, quiet, beautiful, simple-looking Adesua Etomi. He married her. I believe this bestie would have been so upset that I feel like it is actually the bestie, the woman that is pregnant for him, that actually, or that according to the story, that she had already done 2 abortions for him and she's pregnant again, and she's saying this time she's not going to let, she's not going to abort. And one thing that you see all these married men, they will have side piece, have all these side chicks, and they will go reporting their wives, telling everything that's happening in their home to these ladies, and need to be making this lady feeling like they are actually the bosses of the relationship. And they get them so prepared and equipped that when they want to strike, they strike so hard that they end up destroying the men and their families. And I think this is what is happening. Okay, I believe that person, this side chick, was the one that sent that info, either anonymously or whatever, to that blogger Gist Lover, for Gist Lover to post this whole thing. But at the same time, this side chick will be playing innocent, okay, because already the post said the person is tired, okay, and she was already ready to out him, okay. And all of a sudden, when she got tired and what she decided to change her status, that was the time that this thing is coming out. So it is just everything is just falling into place too perfectly that we would think that it was random, or somehow Gist Lover just stumbled across this, when this has been happening for so many years and no blogger ever suspected or anything, or nobody even cared, and nobody knew anything. And now Banky W has actually locked his this thing page. Okay, you can comment. And the same thing with this lady too, out of all the friends, because I believe Banky W will have other female friends and all of that. And if you go check all, just the 2 of them have their stuff locked up. Okay, right now I just feel sorry for Adesua, because eyes will be on her. I personally also checked her Instagram story. She posted where a friend of hers was teasing her about the beautiful wig she was wearing. We're laughing. Just nice post over there on her this thing. I believe a lot of people will be running to her page too to see, is she going to post something to her story? Is she going to say something? But how is she going to say something if her husband is yet to say anything? So that's why I said it seemed like this is the closest we're going to get in the confession after this whole thing. I believe he's not going to say anything after this Sunday service. Okay, thank you so very much for watching.